Hi, Hillary. This is Dora. I spoke with John earlier today, and he thought that you might be able to take a look at this video and maybe send me some feedback. So I'm just going to get started really quick. It's usually 7 minutes or less, but I don't want to take up too much of your time. So I first did a flooring search, and you're coming up with first, normally there's ads, which there is here. And then this is what's called the map pack, and you probably already know that, but this is ideally where you'd like to be. And that's just because most of the online business goes to one of these three, just because it's fast and easy. And, it's human nature. We just want to get it done. You can get into this map pack by getting as many citations as you possibly can. There's thousands of directories out there, and you just want to get your information into them, and also make sure that your Google business page is completely updated and optimized, and that will help you to move in onto the top three in the map pack. Now we also have the organic results, and it looks like um, this, I don't know for sure what the name is. Yeah, A&M. I just wanted to make sure. Looks like they're your biggest competitor, so I'm going to kind of compare with them just so that you can get an idea of what I'm trying to say. So this is your website, as I'm sure you know, and it's great. I love the hardwood floors, the background, and you've got your different places you can click to look at the workmanship. The one thing I would really recommend though would be to have more content on this page. So right now, when Google sends out its crawlers, it's not only determining whether you've got relevant information on your page, it's also counting how many words you have. So in order to get onto the first page and stay there, most of the time you're looking at needing about 1,500 words of content. That needs to be key rich, relevant content. And that will help you to move up as well. And it'll help you to overcome your competitors. So you do have a phone number here, and it's not clickable. It doesn't look like. So that's another thing you might want to do is make it a clickable number for people using their phones. And maybe on a phone it is. It's just not showing me that on a desktop. And then also a lot of times people want just to have a little form right here, because these days a lot of people hate the phone and they just want to see that little form and be able to put in the information and send it on and wait for you to contact them. So let's look over here at your competition, and their site's fine too. I wouldn't say it's any nicer than yours, but it does have more content on it. Not a lot more though. So that's one thing to keep in mind is by you adding in your 1,500 words of content, since they don't have that, it's going to help you to come above them and stay there. Also, let's look at a couple of other things that you can do. One thing you're going to want to make sure that you have that everything is okay. It looks like you're coming up with an error code on your site, and that might just be for Ahrefs. So Ahrefs is a program that I use so that I can kind of take a look at your website, kind of like walking in the back door and seeing how everything's set up. So we first have what's called a domain rating right here, and that explains pretty much the power of your website. And then you have the UR, which is the URL rating, sorry, I can't talk. And this one is a 22 for you, which stands for basically the trust of your website. Now, ideally, you want to have a one-to-one ratio here. So when you're picking out backlinks, etc., you want to make sure that you're getting powerful backlinks as well as trustworthy ones. Now, a backlink is just when somebody either gives a shout out to your company and leaves a link to your business on whatever they're posting, be it a blog, be it a Facebook post, a review, whatever it might be. And so those backlinks are not all rated the same. They're not all created equal. So let's just look and see what you have really quick here just to see what's going on. And I am going to sort it by the power of the pages. So I see why your DR is a little bit low compared to your trust rating. And that's just because your most powerful backlink is only a 41 out of 100. So you want to go in and find as many of those 50 and above um, backlinks that are related to your industry, of course, or those postings, and you're going to want to use those on your site. And I am going to show you in just a minute how you can do that. So also something that's super important when it comes to ranking on Google and pulling in business with your website is to have some really good keywords that are related to your industry. Right now, I don't see any, and that's probably because you really don't have much content on your site. The more content you have with the keywords, the more likely you are going to rank for them. And I'm going to show you something about that here in just a second too. So this is your competition, and as you can see, their domain rating is a 16 and their URL rating is a 9. So they have kind of a gap there too. That doesn't help them. It doesn't really hurt them as much, but it just doesn't help them to move up as fast as they could. So the one thing that they do have are a lot of backlinks. And I am going to list theirs real quick. So as you can see, they have some 90s, 90s, and then it will drop all the way down too, because everybody has some low ones, but you know, as you can see on this first page, the lowest it goes is 60. And I told you that you could get backlinks as well. So all you have to do, I mean, there's other programs, you know, you probably don't want to do Ahrefs because I know it can be kind of spendy, but you can go through with one of the other programs and look at your competitions backlinks, sorry, and most of them are backlinks that everyone can use. You click on them, and I know there's a lot and it's tedious, but you click on them one by one and you add your information, or you ask to be added, and then you also have that backlink. And by having your backlinks plus the highest backlinks of your competitors, you're actually moving above them. So let's look at their keywords. They have 588 keywords. All right, and so I'm not really sure why and flooring would rank, but I guess 800 people look for and flooring every month. So they are pulling in some business that way, because they are position number 5 right now. But flooring Fresno is a better example. I'm not really sure how you would rank this one other than just using it. So, but flooring Fresno, there's 350 people that look for that every single month. And since they're number 2, they get 51 people contacting them every month. So if you were to range, you know, to be in the top 5, you would pull business from that as well. Same thing with Fresno flooring, 350 people. Carpet Fresno, 150. So as you can see, I'm going to search it or switch it and do it by volume. Now, some of these are national keywords, which are much harder to rank for, but I just want to show you that, you know, you've got so much volume available to you right now that you could be pulling in some of the business from these, even the national keywords. You'll rank for those over time too. So that's what I wanted to show you and see if it was helpful information. I will reach out to you tomorrow and see if I can get some feedback. Thanks so much and have a great day.